Students, how are you? I think you are well. Though it is a time of coronavirus or Delta virus or Omicron, I think you along with your family are keeping well. Students, today's class is on sentence connectors. What is sentence connector? While speaking or writing, we use different linkers to link ideas from one sentence to next sentence and to give paragraphs coherence or link to clauses. These linkers are called sentence connectors that performs different functions and are placed different places of a sentence. They are used to introduce order, context, comparison, sequence, ideas, theory, data, etc. They are also used to maintain a flow of thought and coherence of the passage given. Students, in my previous class, I discussed the rules of sentence connectors. Today, I am going to discuss practice classes. HSC second paper, grammar sentence connector, part B, exercise 1. Number 1. Every citizen has some duties and responsibilities for his nation. Students, you have to fill in the gaps without clues with sentence connector. Every citizen has some duties and responsibilities for his nation. Most of the people are careless in this respect. Students, we have duties and responsibilities for our nation. We often see some people are careless in this respect. There are contrasts between the two sentences. If there is contrast, we usually use but. But the people of this country have achieved national identity at the cost of great sacrifice. And the cost of great sacrifice here means the Liberation War of 1971 and the sacrifice of great lives. In fact, in fact, here we can use in fact. Sentence connector, in fact. Some selfish people never want to give their recognition. It is being evaluated internationally. There are some people who did not like freedom fighters or who did not like Bangladeshi flag or Bangladesh as an independent country. There are two sentences, two clauses, and there is a comma. So we can use since. Since some selfish people never want to give the recognition, it is international. It is being evaluated internationally. We all should do some benevolent activities. So, we have to do some good works. However, we should do some benevolent activities. We will be guilty to the nation. If we do not do some benevolent activities, we will be guilty to the nation. There is contest. If the first sentence is not done, the second will be accountability, responsibility. So we have used otherwise. Otherwise, otherwise we will be guilty for the nation. Students, now number 2. Being a small country, Bangladesh has a huge population. You know, Bangladesh, the land area of Bangladesh is small, but a large number of people live here. Being. So, we should here use such words which takes verb plus ing after them. In spite of being a small country, Bangladesh has a huge population. Most of the people here live below the poverty line. They are unable to educate their children. Most of the people are poor and they are unable to educate their children. Here there is a cause. So you can use since. In this situation, we have hard too many students to educate, but we have many students that we cannot educate. This situation. Despite this situation, we have hard too many students to educate. Students, in spite of, despite of, have the same meaning. After in spite, we use of. After despite, we do not use of. Financial and resource constraints, the government cannot fund requisite number of education institutions. There are financial and resource constraints. We have lack of money and lack of wealth, property. So government cannot provide required money to the institutions. For this reason, every educational institution is overcrowded. Because of or at present. At present, every education institution is overcrowded. Students, now number 3. Man has made tremendous progress. He has not been able to conquer nature completely. Students, nowadays, technological progress is visible, but man cannot conquer the nature completely. There are two clauses and contains a common. So we can use though or although. Though or you can use although. Though man has made tremendous progress, he has not been able to conquer nature completely. He is hit by natural calamities. Natural calamities very often hit us, men. Sometimes. Sometimes. A devastating flood very often occurs in Bangladesh, leaving people homeless, while other various calamities damage and destroy life and property. Because of natural calamities, very often flood occurs in Bangladesh and make people homeless, and various calamities are seen here. For instance, for instance, or we can use for example. For instance, a devastating flood very often occurs in Bangladesh, leaving people homeless, while other various calamities damage and destroy life and property. Some of the African countries are affected by drought. African countries are poor countries. They are suffering from food and other basic needs. Besides, some of the African countries are affected by drought. We are totally helpless to nature. Here we see that we are helpless to nature. Actually, or in fact, I would like, in fact, you may use actually. However, I use in fact, we are totally helpless to nature. Students, these are all that I have prepared for your class. Students, thanks for watching the class. Thanks again. We meet soon. Thank you.